everybody! Welcome back to Riding Along with Dan. What is going on, folks? It's Tuesday morning. I'm working on my second load already. It's 9:54 in the morning, and it's telling me it's a whopping 45 degrees outside. So that's pretty nice, man. That's a big difference in temperature. I'll deal with that. That's cool. It's not bad at all. Except it's raining a little bit, not much. A few spots on the window. So I don't know. I don't even know it's supposed to rain today. I'm just very happy with the temperature, that it's melting all that ice that I don't have to walk on. Makes it much easier to get at the containers in the corrals. So yeah, it's all good. It's all good. And thank you everybody for liking and subscribing to my channel, Riding Along with Dan. I really do appreciate that. Thank you so much. I know I have quite a few new subscribers. And like I always tell everybody, if you have any questions, anything you'd like to know about the job or the company, please comment below. And I always answer your questions. So right now we're going up a big hill. It's a pretty steep grade. That's why I like to go up here and get this stop shortly after I dump out, so I'm not pulling all that weight up the hill, which I think is the smart way to do it, so you're not really putting a lot of strain or stress on the truck and on the transmission. So we're going to make a left here, go up this steep hill. The stop's maybe 10 minutes away from here. It's not that far, but I get it once a week. Obviously every Tuesday, so that's where I'm headed right now. Here goes one of our drivers. What's going on, buddy? What's up? And it's that was Ethan. That was Ethan. Ethan does the other front loader route. He's in, like, I believe, Englewood Cliffs, Edgewater, and all that area down there. That's what he does. So he usually runs across 9W out of Englewood, out of Fort Lee, and comes down this way to the yard. He's probably now just coming in to dump out his first load. So he's just heading back to the yard. As you can see, it's quite a steep hill. Crested that hill right now at 25 miles an hour, and we're not even loaded. So it just goes to show you how steep that grade is coming up the hill. That's why, like I said, I like to attack this hill when I'm almost empty. So usually I top at about 25, 26 miles an hour. This Peterbilt Model 520 has got a Packard engine, rated about 430 horsepower, 450, something like that. So that's what we're dealing with as far as horsepower. I got to tell you, it's a lot more than what I had in the Mac. I think the Mac was rated at 350 horsepower. In the Mac, I had what they call the MP7 engine in my Mac front loader, and let me tell you, it would struggle coming up that hill. And if I was having problems with the regen, my wife always makes me a ham and cheese sandwich and a wrap. It's very good. But if I was coming up that hill with the Mac and the regen was acting up, oh my God, I'd pull that hill maybe 7, 12 miles an hour. It was horrible. that we're on right now is called 9W. It actually runs parallel to what we call the Palisades Interstate Parkway. This road right here, 9W, will run you behind us, will run you into Fort Lee by the George Washington Bridge. And if we keep going north, it will bring you over by the Tappan Zee Bridge. On the Palisades Interstate Parkway to my right, no trucks allowed at all, only passenger vehicles. Looks like we got the policeman up here. Somebody got pulled over, I guess, for whatever reason, I don't know. But it's probably the Parkway Police. I remember with the other company I used to pick up, we had front-loaded containers at the rest areas on the Palisades Interstate Parkway. And I also carried a permit on the truck. And oh my God, I got pulled over so many times. What are you doing out here? And I would actually have to pick up their police station, and they saw me all the time, but I would still get pulled over. But I guess they wanted to be sure, you know, it was me and what I was doing on there and where I was going. So the actual Palisades Parkway Commission have their own garbage truck, but back then it was a real piece of SHIT and it constantly broke down. So then they would call us to actually do the pickups for them. It didn't really matter because it all got dumped back at our yard anyway. They used to come and dump at the yard. So I used to do the stops, maybe 10 stops, not a lot, but it was just riding up and down the parkway. People looking at me like, you know, you're not supposed to be out here. Like, mind your business, lady. But yeah, that's the looks I used to get. But not anymore. They ended up getting a brand new truck, so they do it themselves. So the restaurant's coming up here on the left-hand side. It's a sushi food restaurant where you actually sit at the table and they cook your food right in front of you. I went there one time with my wife and my son and my mother-in-law. It was good, you know, not my favorite, but it was good. So it's right here on the left side. I hope they took away the cones. Take away the cones. No, the cones are still standing. So I cannot stop on this highway, so I try not to run them over. How'd I do? Yoo-hoo! I made it. Did not hit a cone. Way to go, Daddy boy. So it's 1 4-yard, 6-yard container we have here. On the weekend, it's a pretty busy place. They have a lot going on. You can tell as soon as I pick it up, it's heavy. And in the summertime, it stinks to holy hell. Oh my God. It reeks. It really, really does. It's terrible. Alright. Dump it out. Get it over with. There we go. I always give it an extra bang this time of year, not early in the morning, of course, but later in the morning, I give them an extra bang. Because, you know, there's a lot of ice in there, and all the stuff does not come out, so I always give it an extra bang, just to make sure it all came out. Because now that the temperature is higher, so and everything is starting to melt, that's another reason why I do it. Now it's time to go back down. distance.